In this video, I want to highlight a very specific apfell agent feature that a lot of people have been leveraging lately for additional functionality. And I kind of just want to touch on how it's used and how you might be able to use it to leverage third-party scripts or to be able to create your own for it. So this script is specifically, this command is the Jsimport command. So if you're familiar with things like Cobalt Strike, you might be able to import a PowerShell script and then leverage functions in that script to execute on the host. The same idea is true here, where the first thing you want to do is import a JavaScript for automation script into the agent. So what you can do with that is, first off, make sure you have the Jsimport command in your agent. And if you want to check and make sure that that's true, you can come over here and click the drop down on your agent and click metadata. This will give you a very detailed information on the data available for your callback. So you can see all the different commands that are loaded in here. You can see the C2 profiles that are associated with it, keys that are associated, callback intervals, all that sort of information that's kind of stamped into your agent. You can see your payload UUID, the file names, descriptions, how it's calling back. So in this case, you can see that you have the agent calling back into the HTTP profile, which then calls back into Mythic. So it's kind of our direct connection that we expect. You can see information about the callback, the host name, all this sort of stuff that's kind of captured in the main table there, the architecture, all this sort of information. So the thing we were interested in here is we can sort and look that we are looking for the Jsimport and Jsimport calls. Those are loaded, awesome. If they aren't loaded, it's as simple as saying load Jsimport, load Jsimport call. And that will go ahead, issue a tasking to Mythic, get an instance of that Jsimport command, host it, get it ready for the agent to pull it down. Agent pulls it down, loads it up into memory. So now we have these commands for sure. We go ahead and the first step is to load up an instance of the script that we want to run. So just Jsimport, hit enter, you'll get a pop-up asking you to select the specific command file you want to load in. So in this case, we'll do choose file and we'll choose health inspector. We'll go ahead and hit submit. It's submitted, waiting for the agent to pull it down. Whenever the agent pulls it down, you'll see this imported the script. So now the agent has a handle to this script and we can execute functions within it. So if we come over here and we do Jsimport call, we can now just pass in any of the parameters that we want to issue. So in this case, we can do like all checks, hit enter, and this will go ahead and take the script. The agent will take the script, append whatever we suggested here at the end, and run an eval on it. So that's executing everything that's happening in there. You can see here we're getting all the output from running all the checks across this agent. So we can go ahead and minimize this and see everything that's going on here. It's a super easy way to go along doing it. If you don't want to type it out on the command line, if you do Jsimport call and hit enter, you will get a pop-up and you can just put in the parameters here. No biggie. So that's just something I wanted to highlight, as there are a bunch of new functionality being released by different people that kind of leverage this. I want to make sure everybody's aware of how you might use this within your agent yourself.